Welcome to This Explainer. So, when you're watching an athlete perform under just crushing pressure and you wonder how on earth do they keep their cool? Well, their secret weapon is usually sitting right off the field. Today, we're decoding the exact roadmap to a really thrilling career as a sports psychologist. Consider this your complete guide to becoming that secret weapon. Okay, let's kick things off by looking at a real-world example of what success in this field actually looks like. Take Dr. Mrinal Chakraborty. He's a sports psychologist at Joint and Bone Care Hospital in Salt Lake, Kolkata, and honestly, his work proves just how high stakes and aspirational this career can be. He's been heavily involved with major events. We're talking the Junior India Hockey World Cup in 2016 and the Indian Archery World Cup in Berlin in 2017. As a personal coach to several Olympians and Paralympians, he uses some truly fascinating techniques. Things like hypnotherapy, timeline therapy, and NLP, which is neuro-linguistic programming. It's pretty amazing, right? This is the caliber of impact you can have.
So here's our roadmap for today. We'll be looking at the mind behind the athlete. Do you have the traits? Mapping your educational pathway, funding your psychology degree, and finally, career prospects and income.
Section 1. The mind behind the athlete.
It's absolutely crucial to understand that the scope of this job goes way, way beyond just winning games. You are a professional helping sportspersons manage their entire well-being. You'll be tackling major issues like injury rehabilitation, team building, dealing with serious burnout, and even navigating really complex career transitions. And you're definitely not doing this in a vacuum. Sports psychologists collaborate directly with coaches, parents, administrators, fitness pros, and entire organizations. You are literally the glue holding the mental side of the athletic operation together.
Moving on to Section 2. Do you have the traits?
Now, you might be wondering if you've got the foundational gear for this intense journey. Identifying if your personality naturally aligns with this kind of work is vital. Obviously, a strong interest in sports and psychology is a given. But you also need truly excellent interpersonal and communication skills. And here's the big one. Maintaining extreme confidentiality is the absolute DNA of this job. You're dealing with the high-pressure, incredibly private lives of celebrity athletes and performers. They absolutely have to trust you implicitly. Finally, you just need a genuine willingness to serve and help others navigate some of their toughest moments.
Section 3. Mapping your educational pathway.
Let's break down the exact terrain you need to navigate. Your path begins right out of high school. Step 1 is super accessible. Just complete your 10+2 in any stream. From there, you'll pursue a bachelor's degree, typically in something like sports coaching, sports management, or physical education. Once you've got that solid foundation built, you hit a fork in the road. You can either go for a full master's degree in that same discipline, or you can opt for a specialized diploma in sports management or sports coaching. Honestly, either route perfectly prepares you to step right into the profession.
And the good news? You have some really incredible options across India to get this education, usually offered right through a department of psychology. On the government side, you're looking at prestigious places like Guru Nanak Dev University in Punjab, the University of Delhi, and the National Sports University in Manipur. Now, if you're leaning towards the private side, institutions like the Sports School in Bangalore, Amity University, and Sister Nivedita University in Calcutta all offer these programs. But one absolutely critical note here, if you do go the private route, always verify that the institute is affiliated and accredited with the UGC, that's the University Grants Commission, before you apply.
Section 4. Funding your psychology degree.
Let's talk logistics. The estimated full course fee ranges anywhere from 20,000 to 160,000 rupees. Now, while this is obviously going to vary from institute to institute, it gives you a really solid benchmark of your initial financial investment into this career.
If those numbers seem a bit daunting, don't worry, you've got some very solid funding options. For scholarships, you'll want to visit the National Scholarship Portal to find central government, UGC, and AICTE schemes, along with institute-specific merit scholarships. Navigating all those acronyms can feel dizzying, I know. Now, on the loan side, the Vidya Lakshmi portal is a fantastic, highly accessible resource developed by the government specifically for students seeking education loans. Alternatively, pretty much all banks provide education loans, and certain states like West Bengal, Odisha, and Bihar even offer student credit cards with extremely low interest rates.
And finally, Section 5. Career prospects and income.
Let's explore the final destination. The really cool thing is, your workplace won't just be a standard office desk. While you will spend some time in office or hospital settings, you're also going to be right there in the trenches, in the training environments with the athletes themselves. You could find yourself working for sporting clubs at the state, national, or even international levels.
You might work with individual celebrity athletes at psychology clinics or for the Sports Authority of India. Plus, the hours can be pretty flexible depending on your organization. Oh, and it's important to mention, there are excellent, active opportunities for the differently abled in this field as well. And once you actually break into the industry, there is very clear upward mobility. You'll generally start out as a junior sports psychologist, learning the ropes and gaining all that crucial hands-on experience before transitioning into a full-fledged sports psychologist.
Now let's look at the financial return. The approximate salary of a sports psychologist ranges between 81,000 and 140,000 rupees per month. Think about that for a second. If you compare this indicative monthly income to the full course fees we looked at earlier, which maxed out around 160,000 for the entire degree, you can see an incredibly powerful, compelling return on your educational investment fairly quickly once you're established.
So we've covered the personality traits you need, the education pathway, the funding options, and the amazing career waiting for you at the finish line. It's a lot, right? But the ultimate question I want to leave you with today is this. The athletes are out there right now, putting in the sweat, training to completely shatter records and push human limits, but are you ready to build their minds? Thanks so much for joining me for this explainer. I really hope this roadmap helps you take that first vital step.